Hi, I'm Jo Elkhorn, interior and product designer, and you're here in my newly renovated kitchen, which I'm so excited to show you. As you may have seen in my before video of the kitchen, there used to be a whole wall behind me. I've now opened up the space, allowing more natural light to come in and changing the whole dynamic of the floor space. How this all came about is Whirlpool came out with new appliances that had a bronze finish to it, and it's their Bronze Sunset. So this is where my inspiration came from. I wanted a light, bright, fresh, modern take on this space. So by opening this up, I was able to bring in more natural light and have fun with the existing wall behind. And Make It Right Construction came in and ripped that sucker out, which allowed me to have a beautiful island. Now, because of certain plumbing and HVAC we still have to work around, I incorporated a small closet to hide some of that, also giving me a little bit of privacy from the front door and allowing me to have beautiful shelves above the sink and kind of wrap it all the way around. The fun part of having open shelving is you get to display a little bit more of your fun dishes. And this is where I had fun on Wayfair, pulling out some of their marble looking dishware. You always need extra wine glasses, and I brought in a little accessories, just tying off that whole area. So with this beautiful island, I also had to have gorgeous stools, and this is also what I found on Wayfair. The other fun part about this kitchen is the floor. The floor is done in a marble-like porcelain in a herringbone pattern, which I found at Creekside Tile. Now, I did the herringbone pattern on the floor as the showstopper to really give the illusion of the kitchen being bigger than what it is. It's not a large space, but by playing up certain colors and patterns, we can give this whole other dimension to the space. I then used the exact same floor tile and brought it up on the backsplash in a bricklay pattern, giving it its own little identity. From there, I wanted to tie in those light colors, and I brought in this beautiful gloss finish kitchen cabinets, and that's from DV Kitchens, which they were able to come in, custom make everything, and make it fit perfect. But the really fun part is I didn't need hardware. So I could get that real contemporary, clean, streamlined look without having the clutter of hardware. And that's where I use grass hardware, in the sense that all I need to do is push, touch, and it opens for the uppers and the base drawers. So it just has that real clean look. From there, I went shopping at Renovare Marble and Granite and found this beautiful Caesar stone countertop, which I was able to run all the way across the island and right down the face, which is called a waterfall, really making that island a showstopper. I custom made the backsplash behind the stove, cutting out a different pattern and really making it unique. It also just adds a little bit more excitement to that wall that is just full of cabinets. Now, the appliances themselves add some beautiful color, but really, I just wanted to have little hints of black, white, pinks, and greens, and that's where I had fun by recovering my little settee in a black and white stripe, adding some fun pillows from my Jo Elkhorn collection, and then just bringing in some artwork that had a more airier, fresh look with a hint of color. The other fun part is the brass that you find within this space, and I mixed it within the lighting above the island in these nice, simple, clean, streamlined pendants, and also the chandelier in the little settee. I also had to bring this in with my Delta faucet, and I love this look because it becomes the jewel, a gem, and also its own little focal point within the kitchen. I wanted to make the closet as small as possible. I really just wanted to hide HVAC and maybe give myself a little storage. But that also created a little bit of a challenge to find the perfect door to fit there. And that's where I went to Metries to find a 96-inch door that's super skinny and has a beautiful mission contemporary style look to the profile. With all this natural light, I had to deal with the windows. Now, I do have view of the street, so I wanted to make sure that I also got proper privacy. And this is where I turned to Budget Blinds to get their Tri-Light window coverings. And what happens is it comes in two different stages where I can either have it in a nice sheer to give me the privacy, or I can pull down or up part of an area that is a honeycomb feature to give me even more privacy so that people from the street can't see in. Also, it's a pure white and ties in beautifully with the white walls from Para, which is JoJo Whitewash. So now I can say I have a beautiful white contemporary kitchen.